Good word, everyone. I'm Kenny Varner, the owner of SportsBooks.com. Welcome to the NFL preview. We will have all 32 teams up on my YouTube channel, and today we got my favorite team, which the Vegas Raiders. Which, when you talk about your favorite team, there are two double-edged swords. When you think they're going to be good, you might think they're going to be too good and have bad influences in your betting. The other side is thinking that they're so bad that you don't even look at the other team. You just know how bad yours is. So it really comes down to it. Most of the great bettors don't have a favorite team, but they really do. So the Vegas Raiders over 6.5 wins, minus 135, under 6.5, plus 105. So a little bit juiced to getting those 7 wins out of 17 games. Partially it's schedule, partially it's the Raiders. I believe the number one thing is the quarterback play. That will put them over the top or under the top, however you want to look at it. But do I have a stat for you? You have to sit down from my head coach, Mr. Pierce, that you have to sit down first. So while I have you sitting down, sportshaveballs.com is the name of my site. We give sports pick packages. We might have some preseason football this weekend. We're going to see. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We'll see. But when you get your sports pack deal, we have college and NFL. You can get NFL by itself or college by itself. You put them together, and all the rest of my sports of baseball, basketball, everything are absolutely free when you get a full year package of the combo of the college football and the NFL. So what do we got for the Raiders? What's this great thing? So Pierce went 5-4 as head coach for the Raiders, finishing off the season when McDaniel got fired. So that's fine. The players love him. All right, that's good too. But the most amazing thing on those 9 games, during that 9-game stretch with Pierce as head coach, they were the absolute least penalized team in the world. Yes, the world. That would be the NFL. So is discipline coming? We'll see, because we know this organization has not been top-notch. It keeps fluctuating. So when I look at everything, the skill positions are fine. We know that running backs don't matter that much, so with Madison and Jamar White, we're fine. I don't even like talking about running backs because the name on the back of the jerseys is irrelevant half the time. But they're fine. Of course, the offensive line's average. The receivers they got Gallup, so Gallup, Myers, and of course Devontae Adams, they're fine. And add in Bowers from the Dogs, we're fine. Skill position set in the offense. The key will be the quarterback. Aiden O'Connell took over last year. So this is the year. It's like, okay, you got that under your belt. You got an off season. You got your training camp. Are you good? That's going to be the big question. People can predict he's going to be horrible or average, below average. That's going to be the key to everything. Now, Minshew as a backup is fine. Minshew's okay, but we know what we got with Minshew. He'll take his little porn stash, mustache, and move you up and down the field sometimes, but not going to get you to an elite level or even a playoff level, a good level. So if O'Connell struggles and Minshew's got to come in, that's bad. Even if we win a couple of games. Yes, I'm going to call us we. It's okay to call your favorite team we. Don't get bogged down to the other garbage. So it's going to be the Aiden O'Connell show. Will he or won't he? I'm not here to predict. I'm here to see how we're going to bet going forward. As we look at the schedule, they got the AFC North and the NFC South. So the South is really going to be down. The NFC, the AFC North could be a little bit troublesome, to say the least. They go across the country, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 times. And are any of those games later in the day? Of course they're not. Of course they're going to screw the Raiders over. 5 early starts on the other side. So, but you expect that. October 27th. What happens October 27th? We say what happens from October 27th to December 16th. What happens? 1 home game. Seriously? But you're always going to be screwed with the schedule with the Raiders. I mean, look at their 3, what they call extra games Give them, the lower teams the easier schedule. Yeah, real easy schedule with the Finns, the Jacks, and the Rams. So they're not giving any favors with their schedule. This is a team that is going to be reliant on the quarterback being decent. That's why they're lined at 6.5. With a different schedule, with an average quarterback, they would be 7.5, 8.5 wins. Because when we look at the defense, getting Christian Wilkins, that defensive tackle from the Finns, Miami, that's an outstanding pickup for the Raiders. I mean, you got Wilkins along with Max Crosby. We know he's all everything, and so with that combo, this could be set up for a solid defense. That was number 9 in points allowed on a team that could only score 19 points a game. They were still top 10 in points allowed. So things are in place, and we're not talking depth either. You get hurt, you're going to be in trouble. The offensive line is fine, but not great, just average. So it's going to be how Aiden O'Connell improves through the year. Can he become a difference maker of some sort, the reason why they drafted them? Or is it just going to be another blase nothing, and he's no better than Minshew? Now, what I like about Aiden O'Connell is if he's going to become the good quarterback, great. And if he gets hurt, you got a serviceable backup. So you got something going for you in the quarterback room. I mean, it's not like it's as bad as the Broncos, who we get to that we have up on the site, because we're previewing every single team in the NFL. So what do I think the Raiders? It's really just a guess, because people are going to say that Aiden O'Connell's not going to win you games. The truth is, we don't know. We will see the sample size this year, from the off-season training camp and right into the regular season, starting with the Chargers. We'll see how good they are. So it is a wait and see. 6.5 wins seems a little bit low, but I understand by the schedule makers and the question marks at quarterback why it's that low. I understand that a different type schedule would put us as 8, which is what we are. We're about an average team right now. Can we break through to the other side and find a quarterback, or are we just going to be in limbo like we've been for 20 years? That is what we got for my Vegas Raiders. All 32 teams will be up on YouTube this August. So look for all my preview videos. We already have all of the Power 4 schools in college football up there. So get your sports pack deal today. Why so early in August? Because we're getting the best of the number on games we are betting. We already got 2. The preseason starts. We will be having games throughout the preseason. So get involved now so you can take full advantage of what we got. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video, and let's make money.